2, 1.
Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. And it's a high school baseball, Division IV Ohio High School Athletic Association Tournament District Championship game. It's the Whiteoak Wildcats taking on the South Webster Jeeps. And a baseball game here on Good Guys Radio TV. And I want to make sure you realize if you're listening to C103, you do have the opportunity to watch this ball game. Just go to GoodGuysRadioTV.com. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. We also have it on our Facebook page. We also have it on a YouTube channel, so you can pick it up all kinds of ways. But you can enjoy this ball game listening to it or watching in either one. We are now about to begin Between the Baselines, brought to you by Ron Lynch, financial advisor at Edward Jones Investments in Maysville. Right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxla Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you've continued to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peebles.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Go to iTunes and Google Play, and you can download the app, the C103 app, and you can listen to us anyplace, anytime. You can also listen to it. It'll be archived later. Our TV broadcast is available on GoodGuysRadioTV.com, and we're not sure technically why, but normally the picture's a little better on that. So if you really want a good broadcast, go to GoodGuysRadioTV.com. We're also available on our C103 Facebook page and also on our YouTube channel. So all kinds of options for watching and listening to tonight's game. Tonight's game, it's the South Webster Jeeps. They come in here, they're 15-13 overall. It's a nice ball club. They are a ball club that has been around and around and around, and these two teams are a nice matchup because every year South Webster is someplace in the hunt toward a district. They may not always be at the district finals. Sometimes they may be beyond, but they're always a good program. Whiteoak the same. These two teams met. First game of the season, it was a doubleheader. It was snowing, believe it or not. It was back, I'm told, it was back on March 26th. And Whiteoak ended up being on the short end by 1 in 2 games, 2-1 and 5-4. What's it mean? Absolutely nothing, folks. First game of the season when it's cold and the weather's bad, who knows? Some of the teams are missing players and whatever. But just to let you know, they have played each other, and they should be a great matchup. Whiteoak, on the other hand, they come in here, and what a nice baseball team they are. As they come in here, they have won the Southern Hills Athletic Conference Division II. they are having lost one game in Division II in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference. And again, year after year after year, Whiteoak will be here or around here, be it district finals, district semis, or someplace, they will be in the hunt. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. I'll give you the rosters for both these ball clubs and more right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Kasasa checking was easier than this.
With a Kasasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time to take a look at the rosters for both these ball clubs. Let's take a look at the South Webster Jeeps under head coach Ryan McClintock. It looks like this. Number 1, Christopher Bender, goes by Connor, by the way. He's the third baseman. He's a junior. Isaiah Ruth wears number 3. He's a junior. Number 4, Brody Perkins. He's a freshman. Elijah Blake wears number 5. He's a senior. Junior Robert Martin wears number 7. Aaron Stacy wears number 8, and he's a sophomore. Junior Jaron Lower wears number 9. Number 11, Stephen Carter, and he's a senior. Freshman Dylan Schubert wears number 12. Number 13 is Tristan Belford. He's a freshman. Senior Gavin Baker wears number 18. Sophomore Aaron Taylor wears number 21. And 24 is Jacob Cook, and he's a senior. Head coach Ryan McClintock, and it's the South Webster Jeeps. They come in here 15-13 overall, and it is Whiteoak the home team, and because they are a 3 seed, and on the other hand, South Webster is a 6 seed. Again, what does that mean? I'm not sure it means a whole lot of anything. It just means both of them are here in the district finals. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. I'll set the defenses, and I'll also give you the starting lineups for both ball clubs. But first this, they're on Good Guys Radio TV.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow.
incredible sales and service, Baxla Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxla Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's set the defense for the Whiteoak Wildcats to start things off. They'll be in the field to start things. Luke and Rhodes will be on the mound. Nate Price is behind the plate. David Donahue is the first baseman. Eli Roberts at second. Xander Rhodes is the third baseman, and Landon Barnett is the shortstop. In the outfield, it's Connor Butler in left, Carson Emery in center, and Ian Griffith in right. Now let's take a look at the South Webster Jeeps and their batting order. Connor Bender plays third base and bats first. Jaron Lower, the pitcher, will bat second. Batting third, the shortstop, Cam Carpenter. Riley Cook, the right fielder, will bat cleanup. Robert Martin, the left fielder, bats fifth. The catcher, Gavin Baker, bats sixth. Batting seventh, Elijah Blake, the first baseman. And Brody Perkins, the second baseman, bats eighth. And Aaron Taylor is the designated hitter, and he bats ninth. Now, let's take a look at that Whiteoak batting order as well. Luke and Rhodes will pitch and bat first. Landon Barnett plays shortstop and bats second. Batting third, the center fielder, Carson Emery. Batting cleanup, the catcher, Nate Price. Ian Griffith bats fifth, plays right field. David Donahue, the first baseman, will bat sixth. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Eli Roberts. Batting eighth, Connor Butler, the center fielder. The designated hitter and playing third base, Xander Rhodes. And that is the Whiteoak lineup for tonight. Let's see if I can fill this in. Also on the roster is Jason Applegate wearing number 30. He's first baseman. Matthew Bales wears number 7. He is a freshman. Dakota Clift wears 22. He's a sophomore. Solomon Combs wears number 32. He's a freshman. Caden Moonstone, a sophomore, wears number 6. And Isaiah Rowe is a sophomore wearing 18, and Wyatt Ruark wears 19 and is a freshman. We'll take another quick break. Between the Baselines continues as be right back here on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peebles.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
up, ladies and gentlemen. Starting the pitcher for the Whiteoak Wildcats tonight, Mr. Lucan Rhodes. Lucan has appeared in 8 games, 32 and a third innings. Given up only 19 runs, 11 of those earned, 24 hits, as he has walked 11 and struck out 33 in 32 and a third innings. His win-loss record is 2-3 with a 2.38 ERA, and his win-loss record is 3-3, I should say. By the way, you need to check out our Facebook page. What a performance this last weekend in the district track meet by all the Southern Hills Athletic Conference schools. All you Whiteoak fans, you need to check it out. The Whiteoak kids really performed well, along with a lot of other schools. But take a look at it, folks. The results are up. You can also go to the Shack Southern Hills Athletic Conference website, but we'll have it up on our Facebook. Take a look at it. Congratulations, all those kids, and participating and moving on. A lot of them moving on to region. I have the results here. Tried to give some of them in the first game. Found out very quickly there's not a whole lot of time, and it's difficult to give them all, so I don't want to short anybody, so I'm not sure how much of that will do. But that said, please go to our Facebook page, and you'll see those up. Lake and Hupp will be getting those up for everybody. Hope you appreciate that. We're about to have our first pitch. That ends our Between the Baseline show here on Good Guys Radio TV. Up first will be Connor Bender, the third baseman. He'll be followed by Jaron Lower, the pitcher, and Cam Carpenter, the shortstop. He's a right-handed batter facing off against Lucan Rhodes. First pitch is in, curveball, strike one. Behind the plate, Kevin Pickrell. First base would be Sean Willie, and at third base would be, at first base, Dan Beasley, and at third base would be Sean Willie. The umpires for tonight's ball game. The count now goes 1-1 strike. Again, if you've not enjoyed it, not had the opportunity, go to GoodGuysRadioTV.com. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. You can watch tonight's ball game from here at Paint Stadium in Chillicothe, and it's a line shot over the third base bag for a base hit. That'll be in for extra bases. Rounding first is Bender. He'll go into second as the ball comes back in. He'll hold, and starting the game with a stand-up double is Connor Bender. And that was right over the top of the third base bag. There was nothing Xander Rhodes, the third baseman, could do about that one. That'll bring Jaron Lower to the plate. He's a left-handed batter. He's the pitcher for tonight's ball game. He's a junior. Not a big guy. Pulls that left foot way back almost toward the dugout. Facing off against right-hand pitching Lucan Rhodes, and pitch a little high, ball one. Cam Carpenter, the shortstop, on deck. As a reminder that following our ball game, it'll be the Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. We'll talk to Coach Chris Veit. And also remind you, timing is everything when stealing a base. And the time is right to list your property with the Dickey Group Realty. Count now goes 2-0. Rhodes behind in the count here. Comes set and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chase the face fastball. Nobody out. If you're just joining us, it's a district final baseball game. The Whiteoak Wildcats taking on the South Webster Jeeps, Division 4. And catches the outside edge, and the count goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And again, Lower stays in. Rhodes looks at the runner, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out and gets the first out of the inning. That'll bring Cam Carpenter, the shortstop, to the plate. We want to thank John Woods Insurance for sponsoring our home runs in today's game. If you take a look at Good Guys Radio TV, you get to take a look at Paint Stadium. It's the home of the Chillicothe Paints. And it is a college wooden bat league. They play a full season. And curveball misses, ball one. And they play here at Chillicothe. They play all over the upper Midwest. They'll play some games in Pennsylvania, Michigan, Indiana, here in Ohio, of course. And fun stuff. You need to make your way up here. Great place to watch a ball game. Outside edge, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Riley Cook, the right fielder, on deck now for the Jeeps. Rhodes taking his time. Usually works a little quicker than that. Again, looks at the runner. Sets, looks again, and the pitch. And it's a little foul back. And now Rhodes ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, Luke and Rhodes on the mound. Nate Price behind the plate. David Donahue at first. Eli Roberts is at second. Third base is Xander Rhodes, and shortstop is Landon Barnett. In left field, Connor Butler. Center field, Carson Emery. And right field, Ian Griffith. And now the pitch again. Called strike 3. 2 down. That brings Riley Cook, the right fielder, to the plate. Riley, a senior. One of 4 seniors starting here for the Jeeps. As Cook stands in, he's a right-handed batter. Pretty square stance. Face off, it's Rhodes. You've got Bender on second. Pitch just misses, ball 1. On deck now, the left fielder, Robert Martin. Well, the good thing about that double to start things off, Lucan doesn't have to worry about that no-hitter. The pressure's off. First batter comes up as that pitch misses down, ball 2. Don't forget to stay tuned after our ball game. We'll name our Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburger Player of the Game. Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburgers on State Route 41 South and West Union. We certainly do not want to do what we did in our first game. Fairfield comes away the short side as they lose 4-1 to Lucasville Valley. The pitch misses down, and we go ball 3. Tough ball game. Not a lot of hitting on either side of the baseball, as it was Lucasville Valley, and that's a fastball, strike 1. Lucasville Valley ranked first in the state. According to the coaches poll, they're moving on to play in the region. That's the winner of this ball game would also play the same place, same day for region. Curveball, strike 2. 3-2, full count now as Rhodes battles back to get into the count here. As he sets now again and looks at the, and a little line shot into center field. That'll be a base hit. That'll score a run. The runner rounds third and scores as the ball comes in, and give Riley Cook a single to center field and an RBI. And South Webster takes a 1-0 lead here. Robert Martin, the left fielder, will come to the plate now with a run in and a runner on first base. Good job there on the part of Cook. He battled Rhodes. Rhodes threw 3 balls to start things off, came back with 2 strikes, but came back as Cook hung in there and laced one right up the middle for a base hit. And the pitch now, and it's a line shot into right field. That'll be trouble too. It's into the corner. Griffith having trouble rounding it up. They're going to round third. The runner is going to come in. The throw comes down, and they're going to get the runner, but the run counts. As you can see, the umpire, if you're watching, counting it, and the Jeeps will score their second run of the ball game as they take a 2-0 lead here in the first inning. We'll take a break. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
On the mound, it's Jaron Lohr for the South Webster Chiefs. He'll face Lucan Rhodes to start things off. Batting second will be Landon Barnett, the shortstop. Batting third, Carson Emery, the center fielder. The cleanup batter's Nate Price, the catcher. The fifth batter, Ian Griffith, plays right field. The first baseman, David Donahue, batting sixth. Batting seventh, Eli Roberts, the second baseman. Batting eighth, Connor Butler, the center fielder. Batting ninth, Xander Rhodes, the third baseman, and also the designated hitter, and I'll explain that in just a few moments. First pitch is in, ball one. Once again, it'll be Rhodes, Barnett, Emery, Price, Griffith, Donahue, Roberts, Butler, and Xander Rhodes. That's Lucan Rhodes, the pitcher, and Xander Rhodes on third. Second pitch is in, 2 balls and no strikes. Rhodes, a left-handed batter, and called strike one. Lucan, a .247 batter, fouled off the third baseline, but that's and check that, he's a .247 batter, but with a .500 on base percentage. Has 19 RBIs, struck out only 16 times, and has walked 31 times in the season. And he takes ball 3 there to run the count full at 3-2. Has 18 hits and 73 at bats, with 37 runs scored. And again the pitch, and that's a walk. Rhodes again starts things off with a walk, and that'll put the runner at first and the tying run at the plate, Landon Barnett. Landon Barnett, a .317 batting average, 417 on base percentage, 82 at bats with 28 runs, 26 hits, 15 walks, and 23 RBIs. A chance to get things going here for the Whiteoak Wildcats in the bottom of the first inning. They throw over to first, and Rhodes is back. Carson Emery, the center fielder, on deck for Whiteoak. South Webster here in their gray trousers. Looks like red stripes down the side, red jerseys, black undershirts with black numerals trimmed in white. The South Webster Jeeps. Left-handed pitcher, and the pitch high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Jaron Lohr's on the mound. Gavin Baker behind the plate. Elijah Blake is the first baseman. Brody Perkins at second. Christopher Bender is at third. As they throw over to first again, and the runner's back. Cam Carpenter's the shortstop. In the outfield left to right is Robert Martin, Dylan Schubert, and Riley Cook. Lower the pitch again, and it's high, and the runner goes. The catcher can't corral the baseball, so Rhodes is safe at second with a stolen base. And timing is everything when stealing a base. And the time is right to list your property with the Dickey Group Realty. The Dirt Racing Tour returns to the airwaves on Wednesday, June 15th. Find out full details and the full schedule on our Facebook and tune in on air or online. The wind the pitch now and catches the edge with a strike. 2-1 now. Carson Emery waiting on deck. Season sponsors include Baxla Tractor Sales in Seaman and Batavia. As well as First State Bank and William Son Trucking, along with Snappy Tomato Pizza and West Union Seaman. It is a bit damp and chilly up here in the press box at Chillicothe Paint Stadium. If don't know where you're listening to us, but it has rained off and on all afternoon here. It's very cloudy, but it actually looks like it has cleared up a bit compared to what it was earlier. During warm-ups, it was raining pretty good, and that's kind of a big deal when you look at the surface of this ball field. As a wind the pitch again, and he misses out again, and that'll be the second walk issued here in the inning. And that'll put runners at first and second for Carson Emery, the center fielder, to come to the plate for the Whiteoak Wildcats. Emery, a .382 batter with a .500 on base percentage, got 33 RBIs to lead the team. He's walked 24 times. He's only struck out 17 times in 76 at-bats. They're going to have a conversation on the mound with the pitcher, and we'll keep it right here, as I cannot imagine that they would be making a pitching change. Just having a conversation with guys. It's early in the game. We're up 2-0. You know, let's get it together. But if you are joining us, it is South Webster leading 2-0, and they scored those 2 runs in the first inning on the back of 3 hits. They had a couple of doubles and a single. Interesting inning as Rhodes was able to strike out 2. They caught a player stretching it to home, but it was a little bit of feast or famine. Feast if you're the Jeeps, if you're swinging the bat, and famine if you're striking out. Lower looking again, and the pitch. And that time looked like a curveball missed. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Unlike the first game we had today, it flew by. This game is, I think everybody's just kind of taking a nap between the pitches or something. It has really slowed things down. And that's fouled off the first base side. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. Nate Price, the catcher, on deck for the Wildcats. So again, we take a pause. And again, lower comes set, and the pitch. And that's again fouled off the side. 1-2 now. Carson Emery, a junior. We keep talking about how young the Southern Hills Athletic Conference is. Here we go again, another team. Fairfield started 2 seniors, Burns and Morgan. And here, Whiteoak only 1 senior. That's Connor Butler. And it's a little ground ball to the third baseman. He slips, and he'll tag the lead runner. That'll be the only out they get. Really, actually, a nice play there by the third baseman, Christopher Bender. He lost his footing, but he had enough wherewithal to stop and pause, and he was able to tag Rhodes, even though that was the only out he would get. So now with 1 down, and on the play, Barnett moves to second. Emery's at first on the ground fielder's choice. That brings Nate Price, the catcher, to the plate. Again, One out, runners on first and second. Price a .414 batting average, .563 on base percentage, with 34 RBIs. And first pitch is in, strike one. And 70 at bats. Nate, a junior. And wow, the Webster pitcher takes his time. And that pitch misses for a ball, gets away from the catcher. The runners will hold. 1-1 now. Big thanks to some other season sponsors, including Sherwood Auto and Camper Sales in Hillsboro. Southern State Community College locations all over our marketplace. And I apologize, folks, as I notice on our TV broadcast, we are showing this game as being Whiteoak versus Huntington, and it is not. This game is actually Whiteoak versus South Webster. And I apologize for that. We'll see if we can get that corrected. As the pitch, and it's a ground ball to the third baseman. Again, he'll get the lead runner. He throws it to first. It pulls the first baseman off. So again, they'll only get the lead runner, but again, a nice play by Bender, the third baseman, and again he loses his footing, and the first baseman loses his footing. It must be really slick out there. And that, again, that'll be the second out of the inning. As Emery moves to second, Price reaches on a fielder's choice, and Ian Griffith, the right fielder, will come to the plate. A right-handed batter to face the left-handed pitching Jaron Lohr. And again the pitch, and this one misses in, ball one. Whiteoak yet to have a base hit. They started off with a couple of walks here, and they've kind of continued from there. And again the pitch, and it's foul straight back, strike one. Griffith, a .279 batter, .387 on base percentage, and 23 games. He's had 61 at bats, walked 12 times, struck out 14. And he fouls that one down the first base line to run the count to 1-2. David Donahue, the first baseman, on deck. And I do believe it looks like it's going to clear up, and we're going to keep the rain away, at least for a while. We were up here on Saturday, had a doubleheader, and about the time we left, it started raining, and it turned into a miserable night up here for folks. The 7 p.m. game, I'm told, did not start till 10:30. They did not leave here till midnight. It was a long, long day. The first game of the day was 10 a.m., and what a compliment to the staff here at the Paint Stadium for hanging in here and bringing high school baseball to Chillicothe. Griffith steps out. Again, 1-2 the count. And the wind in the pitch. And it gets away from the catcher, and the runners will advance. Now you'll have Carson Emery at third, Price at second, Price representing the tying run, and the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Griffith, the number 5 batter in the lineup. And once again the pitch, and a swing and a miss. And Lohr gets himself out of a jam. We're back. Top of the second is up next. 2-0 South Webster after this on the GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We're in incredible sales and service, Baxla Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxla Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you've continued to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
As we return, folks, with us now, the top of the second inning. South Webster will bat leading 2-0. Gavin Baker, Elijah Blake, and Brody Perkins in that order. Gavin Baker, the catcher, one of 4 seniors on the ball club, and he takes strike 1. Let's set the defense again for Whiteoak. Lucan Rhodes is the pitcher. Nate Price behind the plate. David Donahue is the first baseman. Eli Roberts is at second. Second pitch, strike 2. Third baseman is Xander Rhodes. Landon Barnett's at short. In the outfield, Connor Butler in left, Carson Emery in center, and Ian Griffith in right. And he strikes him on 3 pitches. 1 down. Now for Elijah Blake, the first baseman, to come to the plate. I said I would explain that DH. There's a new rule, I'm told, as of 2020. They can put Xander Rhodes in as the designated hitter. And later, if they want to change pitchers, they can do that, bring somebody in from out of the dugout and still let, it's complicated now, let Lucan Rhodes bat. And let Lucan Rhodes stay in the game and Xander Rhodes continue to bat if he's listed as the DH. And they're having a conversation down as Elijah Blake not too happy. You have to put your shirt tail in, especially in the front. And that's the funny part. He put his shirt tail in and left it out in the front. And that's the part you can't let it hang out. Why? Because you don't want the baseball to hit it. And you can say it's hit by a pitch and all kinds of things. But swing and a miss, he chases an outside fastball, strike 1. And I chuckle a little bit because, we watch this especially in basketball. The players like pull their shirt tails out and the referees will stand there and tell them put them back in. It's we call it the clothing police. As strike 2, no balls, 2 strikes. Brady Perkins is on deck for the Jeeps from South Webster. Whiteoak, by the way, here in their black pinstripes today. Orange numerals trimmed in black with their black long sleeve undershirts. 1-2 now. As join us before every game for Between the Baselines, brought to you by Ron Lynch, financial advisor at Edward Jones Investments. And remember, every strikeout is brought to you by Max Sells Real Estate. Don't strike out on your next real estate deal. Choose Max Sells Real Estate. And it's that Higgins Steel Roofing, as that's a called strike 3. Elijah Blake didn't like that call, but it is what it is. So that's second out of the inning as Brody Perkins, the second baseman, will come to the plate. And again, Don't strike out on your next real estate deal. Choose Max Sales Real Estate. Time for that Higgins Steel Roofing studio update as well. Higgins Steel Roofing and Custom Siding in Hillsborough and Jackson. The score is 2-0 South Webster. We are in the bottom of the second. And that is foul back. Strike one. On deck is the number 9 batter, Aaron Taylor. Perkins, by the way, the only freshman in the lineup for the Jeeps. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 3 in the third out of the inning. We're back. 3 up, 3 down as Whiteoak will bring the bats out. The bottom of the second, trailing 2-0 after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsborough on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
David Donahue, Eli Roberts, and Taylor Butler in that order for the Whiteoak Wildcats. Down 2-0. Donahue comes to play with a .225 batting average, .391 on base percentage. Struck out 22 times, 17 walks, with a total of 16 hits on 71 at-bats. He steps out. Jaron Lower, the pitcher, working decidedly slower than Rhodes is. Is that a bad thing? No, not necessarily. You work the way you work. And first pitch is in, 1 ball. It's Lower at the mound. Gavin Baker is behind the plate. Elijah Blake at first. Brody Perkins, the second baseman. And it's a little pop. Foul back out of play. Strike 1. Christopher Bender is on third. Cam Carpenter's the shortstop. In the outfield, Robert Martin in left, Dylan Schubert in center, and Riley Cook in right. Wind in the pitch. He misses out. Now, Lower is yet to give up a base hit, but in the first inning, he walked the first 2 batters that he faced. And that's a little foul back. Could be playable. The catcher's back, and good hustle on the part of Baker. As he goes down, he could not make the play. As I think he hit the wall back there. And there's a couple people in to see how he's doing. He slid to catch to make the attempt, and they're going to take a look at him as he took a pretty good tumble there. And I'll tell you what, see what he says. Nope, he's going to go right back in there. Boy, catchers have to be the toughest human beings on the planet. That and hockey goalkeepers, goaltenders. I think they could be interchangeable. A hockey goaltender would probably make a good catcher, and a catcher would make a good goaltender. But they take tumbles, and they get hit and banged and bruised. And 2-2 the count now on David Donahue. Whiteoak batting, trailing 2-0 in a district final baseball game. The winner moves on to play on June 2nd at Lancaster High School, and again he takes his time, and Donahue steps out. we may be still playing June 2nd at this rate if we keep going this slow. As the pitch is high, ball 3. The count goes full. That's the second time in the ball game we've had a full count on Whiteoak. And the pitch, and just kind of fought one off. That was actually up in his face a little bit. If he'd have taken that, probably would have been ball 4. Not a bad thing, though. You got a 3-2 count. What's it hurt to foul one off? So he fouls one off. You live to fight another day. There's again the pitch, and he chases one up, and his eyes strike 3. Nice pitch on the part of the lower. He got him to get one. That'll be the first out of the inning, and Eli Roberts comes to the plate now. Eli, the second baseman for the Whiteoak Wildcats. Roberts, a .311 batter with a .440 on-base percentage, 25 RBIs. He's batted 74 times with 27 runs and 23 hits. 7 of those are doubles and 1 triple. First pitch high and out, ball 1. Umpires a record once more. Kevin Pickrell is behind the plate. Dan Beasley is at first. Has a pitch again, and that one's called strike 1. Sean Willey is the third base umpire. Now Connor Butler, the starting pitcher for the district semifinal baseball game, is on deck. And again, lower is behind the count, as that's 2-1. Fun ball game to watch on Saturday. The Wildcats in there as a little pop fly in foul territory once again. This time it's out off the top of the dugout. And Baker did not dive over the rail, climb the fence, or go on top of the dugout. He just let it hit, which is probably what he should have done. But it was the 8th inning, and what a baseball it was. Baseball game it was. Game was tied 6-6, and Carson Emery hits a walk-off double. And as Barnett scores ahead of him, and the Whiteoak Wildcats win it 7-6. It's a winding pitch again, and it's a little line shot to the second baseman. If he handles, he does, it'll be the second out of the inning. And now Connor Butler, the center fielder, will come to the plate. Butler, the only senior starting on the ball club, has a .214 batting average with a .359 on-base percentage. He's got 14 RBIs with a total 10 hits, 4 doubles in 49 at-bats. And he takes ball 1. The pitch again, and again he misses. Ball 2. Lower, a left-handed pitcher, has struggled at times finding the strike zone tonight. Misses high again. Ball 3. On deck, the third baseman, Xander Rhodes. And called strike 1. Seemingly it gets a little behind the count and then comes back in and battles back. The only downside for that, if you're a Webster fan, is that takes a lot of pitches to do that over and over. And now we go full count again. 3-2. That's the second time here in the inning. And Whiteoak has worked lower to a full count. And again the pitch. And he strikes him out. 3 up, 3 down. We move to the top of the third. South Webster will bat leading 2-0 after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this.
Oh, this This is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit SnappyTomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
South Webster will bat. They'll send Aaron Taylor, Connor Bender, and Jaron Lower to the plate. That's the number 9, 1, and 2 batters. And it's a line shot to right field. Could be trouble. It is. It drops for a base hit just inside the first base line. And Taylor is aboard with a single to right field. That's twice that the Jeeps have hit one right down the line. The Hillsboro Festival of the Bells is back this year. Listen in for more details ahead of all the fun coming July 7th, 8th, and 9th. As festival season is getting ready to take off, make sure you stay tuned for the latest fair or festival in your area. And we're going to have a pinch runner, it looks like. Cooper will come into pinch run. Yeah, excuse me, not Cooper, Dylan Schubert. Dylan Schubert, the freshman, will come in to run. Now for Taylor, I'm sure Taylor will re-enter as they throw it first. And the runner's back. Whiteoak trailing 2-0 here. Make sure if you haven't done so, check out Good Guys Radio TV. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. We have this game on. You can watch it as he shows bunt and the pitch outside, ball 1. Not only can you watch this game on your phone, on your iPad, your computer, on your smart TV, but you can also go back and watch it later as it's already automatically archived for you. You don't have to record it. You don't have to save it to the cloud. You don't have to do anything. Just go to GoodGuysRadioTV.com and you can watch it over and over and over as many times as you'd like. 1-1 the count now. Special thanks to Corey Cutler for producing and directing our TV broadcast today, by the way. 2-1 now. As again, Lower takes his time. I shouldn't say Lower, excuse me. As Rhodes this time is taking his time for the Whiteoak Wildcats. Rhodes was working a little quicker, but now he has a runner on. He slowed down a bit. Rhodes a right-handed pitcher. Lower a left-hand, a little bunt down in front of the plate. That'll move the runner over. They throw to first. And he pulled his foot off, and the runner will be safe. Good hustle on the part of the base runner, Bender. And that'll be a little sacrifice and an error. That'll put runners on first and second now. Jaron Lower, the pitcher, will come to the plate. Jaron, a left-handed batter. We talked about it earlier. Boy, he pulls that left foot way back. We're back toward the dugout as he steps out and calls time. Rhodes went ahead and threw the pitch anyway. Runner on first and second, nobody down. You now have the number 2, 3, and 4 batters. As it's curveball, strike one. And again, he sets in the pitch. Misses, ball one. Snappy Tomato Pizza, the McFarland family in Seaman. Paul Brown and his staff in West Union. All season long, they support us in volleyball, baseball, basketball. They do all of it. Remember them next time you're a little hungry. Great food, great locations. As a little bounder down the third baseline fair. They're going to send the runner. The throw's going to come home, and the runner's going to be safe. And Webster will score their third run, heads up base running there, as that again was not a very hard hit ball, but just cleared the third baseman's head into left field for a base hit. It doesn't matter, it's still a hit. Credit Lower with a base hit and an RBI. Is on the play. He'll move to second, coming in to score. Coming in to score is Taylor. Carpenter stands in, a right-handed batter. And pitch misses for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. And now the pitch again. And again, the count goes to 2-1. Willie & Son Trucking, just south of Leesburg, north of Hillsborough, all your major equipment repair and service needs. Keep them in mind. Of course, Baxter Tractor Sales, if you've not seen it, wow, their new location in Seaman, just about ready to open. It is gorgeous. Count 3-1 as Price goes out to have a conversation with his pitcher. On deck is Riley Cook, the right fielder. These are really competitive baseball teams. These are teams that play a lot of baseball games. They epitomize high school baseball, as that's a ground ball up in the hole on the left side for a base hit. And now South Webster will have runners on the corners with nobody down and a run already in. It's interesting because Lucan Rhodes is not really pitching badly. Just a little tap here and a tap there. As Lower moves over to third, Carpenter at first. And we're going to have a conversation on the mound. We'll be back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxter Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you've continued to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Riley Cook comes to the plate. He had a single to center field and an RBI and scored a run the first. Whiteoak in deep trouble here. They want to keep this game within reach, and it's definitely there. They're down 3-0 with runners on first and third. Nobody out here in the third inning. We're early. So Whiteoak is not, 3 runs is not insurmountable, but don't want to dig it any deeper than that. Misses in for ball 2. Coach Chris Veit out to talk to Lucan Rhodes in his infield. And again, early to change a pitcher, not necessarily do that because Lucan's not necessarily been pitching bad as they seemingly going to try to pitch around Riley Cook a little bit. And that's the third ball. But more than anything, you just want to settle everybody down and say, hey, guys, game's still in hand. Let's just get this inning over and get the bats out. And there it is, a fastball, strike 1. 3-1. First Aid Bank, also one of our season sponsors. They have locations. They continue to grow. They're every place now. And it's a line shot up the middle. They throw to second for 1. They go to first for the double play. And that'll end the inning, but not before they score score 1, excuse me. And the score is 3-0. Whiteoak trails. They'll bat up next, though, here on the Good Guys Radio TV.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, as it'll be Whiteoak sending their number 9, 1 and 2 batters to the plate to face off against Jaron Lower, as Whiteoak is scoreless in the ball game, as Lower has struck out 3, he's given up 2 walks and yet to give up a base hit. And first pitch is in, strike 1. As it's foul back, strike 2. Xander Rhodes, a .381 batter, .504 on base percentage in 21 at bats, 14 runs, 8 hits. And he jumps all over that one. That's a base hit. It'll find the gap in left center field. He'll round first and go into second with a double, and Whiteoak's in business. That's the first hit given up by Lower. And with a runner on second base, that'll bring Lucan Rhodes, the leadoff batter, to the plate. Now, Lucan walked, stole a base, and was was forced in that first inning, as twice the ball was grounded to the third baseman, and twice Christopher Bender, the third baseman, was able to tag the lead runner in the baseline. Lower a left-handed batter, and that pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Join us on June 2nd, we hope. As Whiteoak pulls this one out, we hope, and it'll be June 2nd. It would be a regional semifinal. Join us for Between the Baselines, brought to you by Ron Lynch, financial advisor at Edward Jones Investments in Maysville. And every time we have a strikeout, it's brought to you by Max Sells Real Estate. Don't strike out on your next real estate deal. Choose Max Sells Real Estate. And again, the pitch, and that one fouled off the left side. 1-1. Check that 1-2 now. One thing about it, when it rains here, and it did just before the game, and we saw in the first inning players sliding around or whatever, this is an artificial turf. Not just in the grass areas. This is artificial turf where you would traditionally have dirt as well. And it's a line shot to the second baseman. He will make the catch. They could not double up the runner. Heads up running there by Xander Rhodes. He's back. So that'll be one down. That'll bring Landon Barnett. Landon, the shortstop, walked and also was tagged in that third base, between the baseline between second and third. He's forced in that first inning. The only base runners Whiteoak has had where it came in that first inning. We are in the bottom of the third. And the pitch again, swing and a miss. He chased one down and out. Strike one. No balls and a strike. And the pitch misses out. I mentioned it earlier. I have a whole stack of great information about the district track meet and the performance of all the Southern Hills Athletic Conference athletes. Make sure you check it out on our Facebook page. These young people absolutely deserve the recognition. As that pitch down for a ball. 2-1 now. We had several kids qualify for the district, for the regional track meet moving forward. As moving over a wild pitch is Xander Rhodes. So now Whiteoak has their first run at third base. And now Lower on the mound, really taking his time with a runner on third. And that pitch, and he issues a walk. That'll be the third walk given up by Lower. That'll put runners on the corner. It brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Carson Emery. Carson reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. As, again, everybody playing a little one-upsmanship. It's like a chess game. First game just flew by, Fairfield versus Valley, and I mean it flew by. This game, you could play 3 of those games in the length of time this one's going to take. As Lower on the mound in the pitch, and he misses out, and they throw down. They about half bluffed a throw to second. They were trying to get the runner on third to head home. He wasn't going. Give Landon Barnett a stolen base, and once again, timing is everything when stealing a base, and the timing is right to list your home with the Dickey Group Realty. Talking about timing, the Adams County Fairs, July 10th through the 16th. Don't miss any of the fun and festivities, including Little Texas in concert on Tuesday, July 12th. We'll have live updates for you each and every day from the fair. Runners on second and third. 3-0 Whiteoak trailing. 1 down. Whiteoak at the plate. Carson Emery, a right-handed batter facing the left-handed pitcher. And it's a ground ball foul outside the third baseline. 0-2 now. Nate Price, the catcher, on deck. As the pitch, and he misses out for ball one. You know, at this rate, I might be able to announce some of those track participants. A lot of kids, by the way, from Whiteoak. What a track representation Whiteoak has. And it's a little fly ball to center field. Schubert has to come in. He'll make the play. The runner on third will tag. And the runner on second will tag and move in. And the ball gets away from the catcher, but the runner at third will hold. So Whiteoak has their first run on the board. That'll cut that lead to 2. But now there's 2 down. Give him a sacrifice fly to center field. And an RBI, and now Barnett on third. And again, the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Nate Price. Now, Nate hit a ground ball to the third baseman and reached on a fielder's choice in that first inning. There's 2 down. We're in the bottom of the third. We'll play 7 innings here. As pitch misses, ball 1. When I mentioned you could watch this game later, you can also listen to it later as well. It's archived on our website as well. Go to Good Guys Radio TV. You can go to the index. You can find all of this, but you can go to C103 and check the archives for that. It'll take you right to where you can do that. But for the TV version, just go to the archives. Shortly after the game, it'll automatically be saved up. And all you have to do is go to their archives and choose what you want to watch. And by the way, we still have a lot of basketball games on there, all kinds of we've got some all kinds of activities. We've got shows that we did with area high schools featuring the seniors in them. Those are a lot of fun to watch. There's just all kinds of things there. It's not just a sports channel, but go to Good Guys Radio TV and the archive section. You can watch all of that. And, of course, as we move through the festival and fair season, we'll have lots of things from the festivals and fairs and all around the community. As the pitch misses out and the count goes even at 2-2. We're talking all over the area, of course, Highland County, Brown County, Mason County, Kentucky, Adams County, of course, Claremont County. And pitch again misses out, and again the count goes full at 3-2. Almost like they're, I'm not sure what they're trying to do here, because you wouldn't be trying to get the runner to come home. They're not going to do that. 1 run is in, the runner on third base. The batter representing the tying run here in the bottom of the third. And good job there on the part of Price. He fouled that off. That was probably a strike. And he stays alive with the count 3-2. He'll stand in again. Lower again comes set. And high and out, and he walks him. That again will put batters on the corners, this time for Ian Griffith to come to the plate. Now, Ian was a strikeout victim for the third out in the first inning. So you have the tying run at first base, the go-ahead run in Griffith at the plate with 2 down. South Webster, if you're unfamiliar with it, kind of southeast of here, south of Athens. Pitch high. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Nice crowd here, by the way. from both sides. And I'm talking about a lot of people here when you consider it's a high school baseball game. And it's a hard hit ball right field. That will score at least one. And the right fielder bobbles it. The throw will come back in. They'll hold the runner at third. 1 run scores. Whiteoak pulls within 1 here, 3-2, as Nate Price will be at third base as Griffith is on first with a single and an RBI. So again, you have runners on the corner with the tying run 90 feet away with 2 down for David Donahue, the junior first baseman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. He went down swinging for the first out in the second inning. Lower the pitch. Pitch high, ball 1. But again, high school baseball, as the nature of it, is played early in the evening. A lot of people, I think, can't get to it, and of course that increases our listenership. Swinging a miss, Price chased a fastball, 1 ball, 1 strike, and there is a big crowd here tonight for both Whiteoak and South Webster. Both of these are baseball schools. They like their baseball. Both these teams have been traditionally very good year after year. Pitch out, 2-1 now. I was mentioning those track results. It's really cool because a bit like golf and some other things, but wrestling maybe, but track, so much individual performance and so much discipline required. And you really swing and a miss, evens count 2-2. But please go to our Facebook page and check out the results, because those kids certainly deserve the recognition. They put in so much work. We're kind of from a basketball area, as everybody knows, and some of the other sports, as the runner goes and they're going to send the runner home, and it didn't work. They had a little squeeze play on, and Webster was not fooled. They threw home, and Price is out for the third out of the inning, but not before Whiteoak scores 2. The score's 3-2. We move to the top of the 4th. Webster bats after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network.
Got you.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, ENERGY STAR compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this.
Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
As we come back, ladies and gentlemen, Whiteoak will take the field trailing 3-2. As the South Webster Jeeps will send their number 5, 6, and 7 batters to the plate. Robert Martin, Gavin Baker, and Elijah Blake in that order. Robert Martin hit a double to right field, but was caught stealing in the first inning. And first pitch is in, ball 1. Lucan Rhodes on the mound for Whiteoak has struck out 3. He's given up 6 hits. They've stranded 1. And of course, Webster has 3 runs. 3-2 the score, We're the top of the 4th inning. High school baseball only plays 7. Pitch high. Ball 3. Both these pitchers at times have struggled finding the strike zone. And that pitch, strike 1. And the umpire behind the plate is not known to have a small strike zone. So it's not because he's squeezing the strike zone. What I mean by squeezing, it's some, and he walks him on 5 pitches. And South Webster has a base runner for Gavin Baker, the catcher, to come to the plate. Gavin was a strikeout victim for the first out in the 6th inning. And I said Rhodes has 3 strikeouts. He actually has 5. 3 of those coming in the 2nd inning as he struck out the side. As South Webster's had he's got somebody warming up down in the bullpen. Down the first base side. Gavin Baker steps in, shows bunt. Takes it back and takes a strike. No, excuse, that's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. And, yeah, what they did, they stopped the game. They wanted whoever was down on the first base side to have a helmet on, just in case foul ball got that way, and they throw down to first again. That time they almost got him. Well, I shouldn't say almost. They were a lot closer that time than they were the first time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Elijah Blake, the first baseman, on deck for South Webster's. Little ground ball to the third base side. They'll get the runner. And that'll be the first out of the inning. That will advance the runner now. So you'll have Martin on second with 1 down for Elijah Blake, the first baseman, come to the plate. He was out on called strike 3 for the second out of the 2nd inning. And again, Rhodes and the batter steps out. Blake, a right-handed batter, pulls that left foot back, way back to the third base bag. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1. I mean, he's pulling that foot back till he's almost lined up to the gap between second and third. And he shows bunt, and he'll bunt it foul. Now it goes 0-2. In the first game, if you just joined us, the Fairfield Lions bowed out 4-1. And the Fairfield Lions in softball, what an interesting game they had Saturday. As that pitch gets away from the catcher, it'll go back to the backstop. And now they'll have the runner at third base. And the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. But Fairfield and Portsmouth West played 10 innings of scoreless softball and finally lost the game 1-0. Tom Pertell, longtime softball guy at Fairfield, came up after the game, and what a nice attitude. As pitch way outside. Nice stop there by Price, a little backhand stop, make it 2-2. As Tom came up to say hi after during the first game, after the first game, I should say, and what a great attitude. He said, you know what, it was a fun game. Watching it play to a 0-0 score in the 10th inning before they finally lose it 1-0. And how many coaches would you ever see that would say, wow, it was a great game and I lost? But great attitude. And that was a strike and a strikeout, called strike 3. Second out of the inning. But That's one of the reasons Fairfield has such a good softball program. They teaching kids how to play. And we're so fortunate, all these coaches and all the investment they put in time in the kids in all the sports and all the schools. It takes a lot of time for a whole lot of criticism and not a whole lot of thanks or reward. 1 ball and no strikes. Brody Perkins at the plate. He's 0 for 1. He went down swinging for third out in the second inning. That'll be ball 2. Aaron Taylor, the DH, on deck. And again, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Chased one inside on him, and almost in on the hands. Stay tuned after our ball game for the Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show, as well as our Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburger. It's Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburgers on State Route 41 South in West Union. Player of the game. And again, the pitch. And in for a ball. Evens the count at 2-2. Perkins, the 8th batter in the order. As again he steps out. You can probably hear the Webster fans got the cheering section going with the claps. And high, ball 3, and the count goes full at 3-2 again. And I'm not sure who outnumbers. I think South Webster, no, I don't know. I started to say South Webster might have the bigger audience, but I'm not sure if that's the case. Swing and a miss, and he strikes him out. Nice pitching by Lucan Rhodes. As that's the 3rd out of the inning, we move to the bottom of the 4th. Whiteoak bats trailing 3-2. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
David Donahue will come to the plate. He was at the plate when Ian Griffith was caught trying to steal home. And first pitch is in, ball 1. Little squeeze play action. And South Webster did a good job as Griffin chases an outside fastball. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, thanks to season sponsor Southern State Community College. Oh, wow. Wilmington, Mount Orab. And that's called strike 2. And Barry Chevrolet Buick does so much, not just for the folks in West Union or Adams County. I mean, they support sports from all over. Everything we do, be it fairs, festivals, sports, you name it, they're there. And, you know, they know everybody can't buy a car from them. But, you know, when you get ready to buy one, just give them a shot. Maybe you'll find out you might like to buy one there. And that's called strike 3. Donahue wasn't too happy about it, but he's a strikeout victim. First out of the inning, and that brings Eli Roberts, the second baseman, to the plate. Now, Eli hit a ground ball to the second baseman for the second out of the second inning. A right-handed batter stands in. Only a sophomore, pulls that left foot back toward third base. On the mound, Jaron Lower for South Webster. Again, Gavin Baker behind the plate, his battery mate. And that pitch. And they asked for help down the first base line, said nope, he didn't go, so that's still ball 1. On first is Elijah Blake, second base Brody Perkins, the third baseman Christopher Bender. At short, Cam Carpenter. It's a ground ball, and Carpenter will play it. He'll throw it to first, 2 down. And that brings Connor Butler, the center fielder, to the plate. Connor went down as a strikeout victim for the third out in the second inning. In the outfield, Robert Martin in left, Dylan Schubert in center, and Riley Cook in right. Butler, a right-handed batter. And that pitch called strike 1. No balls and a strike. And pitch catches the outside edge. Strike 2. Xander Rhodes on deck. And again, the pitch, and it misses out, ball 1. Hey, don't depend on the city's forecast. Get local weather for our area all day, every day, right here on Good Guys Radio TV. And that pitch misses to even the count at 2-2. I don't think Jaron Lower liked that call, but from up here it looked like it was a ball. And that's a line shot over the second baseman's head into right field for a base hit. So that'll put the tying run at first for Xander Rhodes to come to the plate. Now Xander hit a double to left center field and scored a run to start things off there in that last inning. Let's see what Whiteoak can do with a little 2-out action here. As the runner goes, the ball gets away from the catcher, and that'll be a stolen base. And again, timing is everything when stealing a base. And the timing is right to list your property with the Dickey Group Realty. And don't forget, you can insure that property with the John Woods Insurance. They sponsor our home runs here on Good Guys Radio TV. And that's a fly ball into left field. Martin is over. He'll make the catch. They strand one. We move to the top of the 5th. South Webster bats leading 3-2. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you've continued to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
All over Pennsylvania, Indiana, Ohio, and fun baseball, fun place to be. Wooden bleachers, great concessions, just a relaxed atmosphere. As at the plate is Aaron Taylor. And a little bunt to the pitcher. They throw it to first. One down. And that was first out of the inning. And that'll bring the leadoff batter, Connor Bender, to the plate. Bender is 1 for 1, excuse me, with a sacrifice. Hit a double to left center field, scored the first run of the ball game in the first inning, and had a little sacrifice bunt and moved over on an error. And immediately behind the count, no balls and a strike. Second pitch is in. And they got timeout for some reason. I don't know what that's about. He's working with his helmet. 1-1 now. On deck would be Jaron Lower, the pitcher for South Webster. That pitch is down. Ball 2. But anyway, the Chillicothe Paints, great place to come in the summer. It's just northeast of Chillicothe. And a pop fly, is it playable in foul territory? No, I don't think it is. No, it's out of play. That'll even count at 2-2. Just come around Chillicothe on 35. And watch for the signs that says to Veterans Memorial Stadium or Veterans Facilities. This is on the Veterans. It's called the Veterans Memorial Stadium is actually what it is. And all the Veterans facilities here, they have medical facilities, and that's called strike 3. And that'll be the second out of the inning. And that'll bring Jaron Lower to the plate. And first pitch is in, strike 1. Lucan Rhodes, big deep breath in the pitch. Misses out, ball 1. As again the pitch. Anyway, the Veterans Stadium here, it's got all the veterans facilities, medical facilities, administration, all that. Also a golf course here, a public golf course. You can play golf. You can come up and play golf and watch a game. But big thing's the stadium here. That's what we're talking about. And some of you might be familiar. I'd run around or whatever. It's also just kind of across the street from the state penitentiary as well. So make your way up here to see the Chillicothe Paints play. 2-2 the count, and it's fouled back. And the count will remain 2-2. Lots of parking, convenient to get to. I mean, you can park right outside the gate. You don't have to worry about walking a mile or anything like that. And it's a ground ball to the shortstop, Landon Barnett. He'll make the long throw, and the runner's safe. He was deep in the hole. There wasn't a whole lot he could do about that. That's going to be an infield single. That'll put a runner at first with 2 down for Cam Carpenter to come in. Cam is 1 for 2. He was a strikeout victim in the first, had a single to left field, and was stranded in the third. As now Carpenter stands in, the right-hand batter, and the first pitch is ball 1. 2 down, we're in the top of the 5th, a 1-run ball game, 3-2 the score. And I might mention, when you come up here for a ball game, you're pleased to find out that I was talking about bleachers. These actually have backs on them. You can lean back, enjoy some food, and there's a neat little picnic type area down near the concession area where you can actually sit and eat a hamburger, hot dog, whatever. And ball 3. And enjoy the ball game down the third baseline. It's really very cool. 3-0. Runner on first base. Scores 3-2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And Chris Veit's going to come out and have a conversation with his pitcher. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Conversation on the mound breaks up. Coach Chris Veit makes his way back to the dugout. Jaron Lower ahead in the count, Cam Carpenter ahead in the count 3-0. Lucan Rhodes on the mound, the starting pitcher. Both starting pitchers still in, and that is called strike 1. I don't know what he said, but it sure resulted in a strike there. Whiteoak wins tonight. They come back as that's a little pop fly in the infield. The first baseman, no, the pitcher has it. Lucan Rhodes hauls it in. They strand 1. We move the bottom of the 5th. Whiteoak batting, trailing 3-2. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. I got this.
Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Welcome back. These two teams met back on the beginning of the season. It was early on. They played a doubleheader. And it was South Webster coming out the winner, but a little misleading. It was on March 26th as left-handed batting leadoff batter Lucan Rhodes comes to the plate. And that first pitch is called strike one. Lucan has walked once, stole a base, and was stranded in the first. And then hit a line drive to the second baseman for the first out. And there's another line drive. That one's through the second baseman. He can't handle it. Can he get it? No, he cannot. Rhodes is safe on first. And now Whiteoak will have the tying run at first with nobody down. That'll bring Landon Barnett to the plate. He's walked twice, scored once. But they met back on March 26th. And it was really, really cold, I'm told, and snowy. And realistically, Whiteoak, I guess, was missing a couple of starters. Of course, South Webster might have been as well early in the season. You never can tell with basketball and all those things going on. But Whiteoak lost both of those, 2-1 and 5-4. And as I said earlier, I mentioned this in pregame, does it mean as it gets past, they throw to first base, it gets past the first baseman, goes way down the first base line. The right fielder will come over and field the ball and throws it back in. But that moves Rhodes over to second base in scoring position. But I said it earlier in the pregame, does it mean a whole lot that either team won or lost those games? Probably not. I'm sure if you're Chris Veit, you'd say, I'd like to win those games. Everybody wants to win. But it's more important that you realize both these teams play really, really good competition. I was talking to Coach Zimmerman after the game, the Fairfield game, and the ball gets away as that's going to be a foul ball. The runner can't advance. No balls and a strike. But he was talking about that he'd already talked to Valley coach and they're going to play in the regular season next year. Why? Because you get better if you play good competition. And both of those guys realize the best thing they could do is play each other before they get the tournament, so they get better. And tournament time, it's a line shot into left center field that'll drop for a base hit. They held the runner at third, as they should, because it wasn't 100% sure that ball was going to drop. So now we'll have runners at first and third, tying run at third, go-ahead run at first for Carson Emery to come to the plate. And I think we may have a pitching change about to happen, as Coach Ryan McClintock is out to talk to his pitcher. I don't know what he's talking about. Maybe not. I'm going to keep it right here this time. I'm not going to take a break because I don't know that he's going to have a pitching change. I think he's just talking. There's kind of like they were looking at his glove or something. I don't know what that was. But nonetheless, as I said, the winner of this ball game will move forward to play on June 2nd. And they will play the winner in the East region. And the East region, we'll continue that thought in just a few moments as we're going to resume play. Runners on first and third. I'll come back to that. Runners at first and third, nobody gone. Carson Emery at the plate, a right-handed batter. Emery, as they throw to first, and the runner's back. Reached on a fielder's choice, was stranded in the first. Had a sac fly for an RBI for the second out in the third inning. Carson Emery, the number 3 batter, as they throw back over to first again. Emery, a .382 batting average. Got 29 hits, 31 runs, and 76 at-bats with 33 RBIs. Second on the team in RBIs. And the pitch now, and it's down for a ball, and the runner goes. And now you'll have runners on second and third. And again, timing is everything when stealing a base, and the timing is right for timing is right for you to list your property with the Dickey Group Realty. Jaron Lower, the starting pitcher, on, and it's a base hit into left field. That'll drop and score 2 runs. As rounding third and coming home, and Whiteoak has taken the lead here as Lucan Rhodes scores. Landon Barnett right behind him, and Whiteoak has taken a 4-3 lead here. And credit Carson Emery with a single to left field and 2 RBIs. He was the star of the night on Saturday. And we're going to have a pitching change now. We'll be back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit SnappyTomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you, fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you've continued to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a pitching change. As on the mound now is Cam Carpenter. Cam Carpenter comes to the mound now as Jaron Lower will go to left field. And now they throw down to second base. The runner goes into the outfield, and the runner will hold. Is that right? And we appreciate Vanita with her spotting, as it is challenging at times trying to keep up with all of this. And I understand we're having a little bit of audio problems on our Good Guys Radio TV. We'll try to get that corrected for you. And sometimes you need to know that may not be us as much as it's a line shot into right field, drops for a base hit. That may score another run. They're going to send the runner from third, and safe at second with a double. As coming in to score for Whiteoak is Carson Emery. He scores all the way from third, and safe at second with a double is Nate Price. And credit him with an RBI, and now Whiteoak has taken a 5-3 lead with Ian Griffith at the plate. Ian Griffith has is 1 for 2, had a single to right field for an RBI and was stranded in the third. The wind and the pitch. On deck, David Donahue, and there's yet to be an out in the inning. As Whiteoak has already scored 3 times here to take a 5-3 lead. And they throw back to second, and the runner is safe. They've scored 3 runs here on the back of a couple of singles and a double. And now again the pitch. And the pitch misses for a ball. Ball 2. Cam Carpenter in relief behind the plate now. Gavin Baker at first base. Elijah Blake. Brody Perkins is at second. Riley Cook is now at third. Christopher Bender is the shortstop. Jaron Lower is in left. Dylan Schubert remains in center. And Robert Martin is in right. And I appreciate the help up here in the press box for the spotting. And sometimes it's tough to see how the moves go, especially in this kind of semi-darkness here as it's beginning to get dark here as they throw back to second again. Again, the runner is back. 2 balls and no strikes on Ian Griffith. On deck, David Donahue. And again, the pitch and a foul straight back to run the count at 2-1. Cam Carpenter taking his time. And again, the pitch and a big curveball for a strike. Whiteoak got here, by the way, by defeating Waterford 8-1 and then knocking off Huntington Ross 7-6. South Webster defeated Gloucester Trimble 11-1 and then defeated Sims Valley in a score of 1-0. And that pitch runs the count full at 3-2. And again, he sets, takes his time, oh my, and finally the batter steps out. It's almost like he was daring him to step out. Whiteoak's opponent, or if they should win this, would either be Shadyside, Toronto, Berlin Highland, or New Matamora. As those games have not been played, the foul ball into foul territory, and the play is made, and there's one down. That'll bring David Donahue, the first baseman, to the plate. David is 0 for 2. Join us for the Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. And again, remember, every time we strike out, it's brought to you by Max Sells Real Estate. Max Sells Real Estate. If you want to move your property. And the pitch now, and a curveball, strike 1. On deck, Eli Roberts, the second baseman. Nate Price on second, representing the 4th run of this inning, should he score. And they turn and throw back to second again, and again he's back. Almost like a chess match. And swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Cam Carpenter, a senior for South Webster. As, again, the batter steps out. There's still only one down, 3 runs in here in the 5th inning. We will play 7. And again, Carpenter taking his time, looks at the runner, and steps off the rubber. And there's 12 people down there that had just joined the workforce last year. They're now signing up, as that's a swing and a miss for a strikeout. And I was just kidding, folks. I was talking about how people are aging in the audience, but and it's not just one pitcher or one team. Everybody here is just moving so slow. 5-3 the score. It's like everybody's in slow motion. Eli Roberts will come to the plate. 2 down now. Eli is 0 for 2. Twice he has grounded out. Eli is sophomore. And again, Carpenter looks at the runner. The pitch, curveball. Nice looking pitch, strike 1. Connor Butler, the center fielder, on deck for Whiteoak. This game far from over. We have 2 innings yet to play. Pitch again, and it's a ground ball to the shortstop. The long throw, and it gets away from the first baseman, and again a run will score as it gets away from the catcher as well. And Price will score. That'll be the 4th scored run of the inning. Roberts is safe at first. And that'll bring Connor Butler to the plate. Connor Butler is 1 for 2 with a single to right field, stole a base, and was stranded in the 4th. And the pitch is in, and it's called, no, excuse me. I glanced away, folks, to make a note there, and all it was somebody stepping off the mound. Runner on first base. Cam Carpenter in relief of Jaron Lower. And they throw over to first, and again the runner's back. Now, none of these runs are charged to Cam Carpenter. All these runs are to the detriment of Jaron Lower. Currently, Jaron would be the pitcher on record to lose the ball game. Lucan Rhodes would be listed as the winner. And that pitch is out. Ball 1. When South Webster comes back to the plate, it'll be Riley Cook, Robert Martin, and Gavin Baker in that order, batting. It'll be the number 4, 5, and 6 batters. Once again, the pitch, and the pitch, strike 1. 1-1. Xander Rhodes, the third baseman, on deck for Whiteoak. John Woods Insurance sponsors our home runs. We haven't had a whole lot of those this year, just like you would like to not have very many claims. But you know, when you have a claim, it's good to have John Woods Insurance there to handle it for you. 1-1 now as they throw it to first base. The runner's back. You think about it, whoever wins this is going to have almost a week and a half off before the regional semifinal. The pitch now, it's a curveball hit foul. Strike two. One and two. Don't be surprised if Whiteoak makes a pitching change sometime before the game is over. Lucan Rhodes' pitch count probably getting up there a little bit, as that was part of the problem with Lower, I'm sure, as that's a foul back. And again, the count remains 1-2. But here in this inning, Whiteoak came out with their 1, 2, and 3 batters. Rhodes reached on an error. Then Barnett had a single. Emery had a single. Price had a double. And immediately 3 runs were in. And now Whiteoak leading 6-3. And again the pitch. And that's fouled again off the right side. And again the count stays 1-2. You know, it was messy, rainy, kind of cool here, but you talk about a good night for baseball. This is pretty cool now. And I don't mean temperature cool. This is a pretty nice environment for a ball game now. A little chilly, but everybody get their blankets out. And a swing and a miss, and he strikes him out. But not before. Whiteoak scores 4 runs. They take a 6-3 lead. We move to the top of the 6th. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Cook is 1 for 2 with a single to center field and RBI, scoring a run the first inning. And a ground ball hit into a double play, and that's in the 3rd inning. He'll be followed by Robert Martin and Gavin Baker. They're the 4, 5, and 6 batters. Lucan Rhodes is still on the mound for Whiteoak. And it's a little pop fly, center field. Emery is in. He'll make the play. 1 down. Robert Martin comes to the plate. Now Robert is 1 for 1 with a double to right field, but was caught trying to score in the 1st inning. Walked and was stranded in the 4th. Lucan Rhodes is on the mound. Nate Price, and that's called strike 1. Nate Price behind the plate. David Donahue at first. Eli Roberts at second. Xander Rhodes is at third. Landon Barnett is the shortstop. That pitch misses down and out. Ball one. Connor Butler's in left, Carson Emery in center, and Ian Griffith in right. The pitch again. Called strike two. 1-2. Lucan Rhodes working very quickly now with nobody on. And gets a pitch, and it's a ground ball to the third baseman. Xander Rhodes will play it. Throws it to Donahue. 2 down. It's interesting, and no surprise, how much quicker these pitchers work when there's nobody on the base. Gavin Baker comes to the plate now. Gavin is 0 for 1. He struck out in the first inning, but has had a sacrifice bunt in the fourth. And now the count, no balls and a strike. Now on deck would be Elijah Baker for South Webster. That pitch misses out. 1-1. Adams County Regional Medical Center coach's comment show follows our ball game, and the pitch again misses out. Ball two. And behind the count as he missed up and out that time. Now, Lucan Rhodes has had a tendency to do this during this game, to get in a little bit of a run and start throwing balls. Let's see if he can recover here. 3-1. And he walked him. With that, that'll bring Elijah Blake to the plate. Now, Elijah's 0 for 2 in the ball game. Runner on first base. Whiteoak leading 6-3, 2 down here in the sixth inning. And we're going to have another conversation on the mound. And let's see what this is going on. We'll keep it right here. Whiteoak came in here, by the way, their record was 19-9. South Webster 15-13. So I don't think there's going to be a pitching change. Yes, there is. There's going to be a pitching change. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this.
Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a pitching change. Caden Moonstone will come in. He's a 3.13 ERA. As he's pitched 22 in the third innings, giving up 17 runs, 10 of those earned with 25 hits. He struck out 22 with a 2-1 record. There's 2 down in the inning, and I'll have to set this. I believe Barnett is at third. We'll have to get this. We'll set the defense for you in a moment. As first pitch is in, strike one. And second pitch, a ground ball to the first baseman, through the first base side. It'll be a base hit. And that'll put runners on first and second. That was just a little bounder past the first baseman. And with 2 down, that'll bring Brody Perkins to the plate. Brody is 0 for 2 in the ball game. And again, you can hear the South Webster fans clapping. 6-3 our score. Whiteoak leads. We're in the 6th inning. And it's a ground ball to the shortstop. He throws to first, and they get the runner, and that'll end the inning. We move to the bottom of the 6th. Whiteoak bats leading 6-3. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit SnappyTomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you, fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxter Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Let's set the defense for the. Well, let's talk about the pitching. It's Jaron Lower. Pitched a total of 4 complete innings. So he struck out 6, walked 3, gave up 6 hits. There were 3 stolen bases. They stranded 2, and he gave up 6 runs. Cam Carpenter in relief. Struck out 2. There was 1 error, and they stranded 2. As he came in relief and pitched a full 5th inning, credit with a full 5th inning. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Carpenter on the mound now. At the plate for Whiteoak is Xander Rhodes. Xander Rhodes, the designated hitter. And that pitch, curveball, strike 1. Score 6-3, Whiteoak leads. The bottom of the 6th. Remember, again, high school baseball, we only play 7. So Whiteoak now trying to play a little add-on here if they get the opportunity, and that's a little fly ball, foul territory, could be playable. I don't think, nope, it's out of play. Strike 2. Xander Rhodes is 1 for 2 in the ball game, hit a double to left center field and scored the second run, or the first run, I should say, that Whiteoak scored in the ball game in the third inning. As again the wind and the pitch, and that gets away from the catcher, but no big deal. 1-2 now. Carpenter's on the mound, Gavin Baker behind the plate, Elijah Blake at first, Brody Perkins is at second. Riley Cook moved to third in that last inning. Christopher Bender is at short. Jaron Lohr went to left. Dylan Schubert in center and Robert Martin in right. And again, Carpenter takes his time. The pitch. And it's a hard hit fly ball, shallow. That's way up in the air. It'll drop, and the center fielder cannot make the play. So rounding first and going into second, no, he'll hold as the ball gets loose in the infield, but they'll track it down. And that'll be a base hit to center field for Xander Rhodes. And then Whiteoak will have the first runner of the inning, first batter of the inning on the base. And we're going to have a conversation. I don't know what that's about. It's just the players. There's no coaches involved. We're going to have a leadoff batter come to the plate. Lucan Rhodes will come to the plate now. He's walked once, reached on an error, stranded once, and scored a run. Rhodes a .500 on base percentage with only a .247 batting average. But he has walked 32 times in the season. What a number that is. Left-handed batter facing a right-handed pitcher. And the batter steps out. This is really important for these ball clubs. The last time that Whiteoak won a district semifinal, they made it to the Final Four. Last time they won the district, they made it to the Final Four as Rhodes shows bunt. He takes a ball. 1 ball, no strikes now. Landon Barnett on base now. Coach Kevin Pickrell, I think, asking for some baseballs. I'm not sure what's going on. Nope. The batter will get back in the box. Again, runner on second base. Xander Rhodes, Lucan Rhodes at the plate. And the pitch misses in. Ball 2. Once again, now he comes set. The pitch again, and it misses and gets away from the catcher. That'll advance the runner. As now Xander Rhodes will move to third. And again, the batter steps out. And again, the pitch. And now the count goes 3-1. Carpenter takes a look. The pitch again, and it gets away from the catcher, and that'll score another run. Scoring from third is Xander Rhodes. He scores on a wild pitch. That'll make the score 7-3, Whiteoak. Still nobody out. Still nobody out here in the sixth inning, I should say. we're going to have a conversation on the mound as the coach for South Webster is going to come to the mound, and we'll see what he's going to talk about. I don't know if he's going to make a pitching change. I don't think he is. I think he's just going to see what's happening. I mentioned this earlier, and again, it bears mentioning. You say, well, you're tired of hearing it. No, don't be tired of hearing it. A bunch of kids did really, really well over the weekend at the track meet, the district track meet. They're moving on to region. We have that posted, or we'll have that up on our Facebook page. Make sure you go and check that out. If you don't get it there, go to the Shack website. But what a nice, great accomplishment this weekend for a bunch of kids. And you Whiteoak fans out there, you need to go and check out all the Whiteoak kids that did really, really well. It was a great weekend for track, as we now have a cat in the outfield. As I think it's a cat. Yep, I wish I had my. And yes, and the cat has left the field. There goes Chad Jenkins, the tournament director. You know, that'd be a good job for Chad Jenkins out there chasing the cat in the outfield. I think that was a cat, wasn't it? Was it a skunk? It was black and white, wasn't it? It's too clean for a skunk, though. I know Dan Beasley, the umpire, went out and get a little too close to it for being a skunk. But, yes, there was something, and now they're looking. Chad Jenkins is still debating whether to go out there or not. And they're going to call timeout. They're going to go out and check it out now. If you're watching on Good Guys TV, I hope Corey can get a little bit of a picture on that as the I don't know if that's Sean Willie. That may be Sean Willie out there. Yeah, I believe that's Sean Willie and Chad Jenkins. Sean Willie, the umpire, along with Chad Jenkins. Chad Jenkins, along popular basketball referee we see a lot of times. He's the tournament director here. They go out and they take a look at the fence. I'm not sure what they're looking at, probably trying to see if there's a hole in the fence. But there was an animal moving around just inside the fence. The meeting has broken up at the mound. Now they have to wait for Chad Jenkins to leave the field. As finally, Kevin Pickrell, the home plate umpire, will take his place behind the plate. And action will resume. Now, as action resumes, Lucan Rhodes is safe at first. And Landon Barnett is at the plate. Check that. It is Lucan Rhodes at the plate. We've had so much I've as now again Cam Carpenter has the baseball. And the pitch, it's a little pop fly in the infield. Blake is over. He'll make the catch. And Landon Barnett is out. That'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring Carson Emery to the plate. With one down, a runner on first base. One run is already in. Whiteoak leading 7-3. Whiteoak would play on June 2nd at 2 p.m. from Lancaster. Swing and a miss. And they throw down to second base. The run, and the ball gets loose in the outfield, but into the outfield, but the runner is safe. And again, timing is everything when stealing a base. And the timing is right. to sell your property, list your property with the Dickey Group Realty. No balls and a strike on Emery. Right-handed batter versus a right-handed pitcher. And he drives one, line drive to the third baseman, and they try to double up the runner, but he's back. That'll be 2 down. That'll bring Nate Price, the catcher, to the plate. Nate is 2 for 3 in the night. Reached on a fielder's choice and was stranded in the first. Had a single to right field and was stranded in the third. Hit a double in the fifth for a RBI and scored in the fifth. Whiteoak scored 2 runs in the third, 4 in the fifth, scored 1 more here in the sixth. We're in the bottom of the sixth. South Webster will, and then pitches strike 1. South Webster again in the 7th inning will bring their number 9, 1 and 2 batters to the plate. As wind the pitch again, and it's foul back. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Fairfield Lions, congratulations Fairfield. They bow out in tournament play. They lose 4-1 earlier today from here at Paint Stadium. You heard it right here on Good Guys Radio TV. And that pitch misses out for a ball. And once again, Carpenter looks at the sign, comes set, looks at the runner, and the pitch, and high to even the count at 2-2. There'll be a ceremony following our ball game. The semifinalist will receive medals and a trophy, and of course, the district finalists will receive medals and trophies as well. The pitch again, and misses high again. And now the count full at 3-2. On deck, Ian Griffith, the right fielder. And the pitch again, and swing and a miss, and he got him. We move now to the top of the 7th. Score 7-3. South Webster bats right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
We now move to the top of the seventh inning. South Webster will bat, trailing in the ball game, 7-3. The Whiteoak Wildcats leading, and the first pitch is fouled back. Strike one. On the mound for Whiteoak is Caden Moonstone in relief of Lucan Rhodes. Second pitch is in, strike two. Caden Moonstone on the mound, Nate Price at the plate, David Donahue at first, Eli Roberts is at second. Swing and a miss, one down. Landon Barnett's at short, at second. Lucan Rhodes is at shortstop. Connor Butler's in left, Carson Emery in center, and Ian Griffith is in right. Now the pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Connor Bender is at the plate. Connor's 1 for 2 with a double to left field, scored a run the first inning. Had a sacrifice and reached on an errand, was stranded in the third. Now the count goes no balls and 2 strikes on Bender. Moonstone working very quickly, and that's foul back, and the count remains no balls and 2 strikes. The pitch again, and he misses down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Connor Bender, Caden Moonstone, a right-hand batter, swing and a miss, and 2 down. That brings Jaron Lower to the plate. Jaron is 2 for 3, was a strikeout victim in the first. Had a single to left field, was stranded, credited with an RBI in the third, and had an infield single, was stranded in the fifth. And now again, the pitch called strike one. And the Whiteoak loyal fans are on their feet, saluting their Whiteoak Wildcats and cheering Caden Moonstone on, as now the count goes 1 ball, 1 strike. They're liking what they see here. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Whiteoak is 1 strike away from moving on to the regional semifinals. As a pitch and foul back, and it remains strike 2. On deck, Cam Carpenter, the shortstop. And again the pitch, and a ground ball to the third baseman. Barnett plays it, he throws to first, and they got the runner, and that's the ball game. And the Whiteoak Wildcats are the district champions from here in the Southeast District. Congratulations to the Wildcats. We'll take a break. We've got our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. We'll talk to Coach Chris Veit. We'll name our Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburger Player of the Game. And of course, we got award ceremonies and all kinds of things right after this here on Good Guys Radio TV.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. I got this.
Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see down the field, if you're watching Good Guys Radio TV, you can see down on the field the South Webster Jeeps receiving their medals as district runners-up, and that's no small feat. As congratulations to them. They've been here before and they'll be back again. Nice ball club, again, a good program. They always bring good teams to the tournament. Of course, all you South Webster fans know that, but they're receiving their semifinal. They're receiving their semifinal medals now. As we'll keep it right here so you can tell you what, we'll take a very quick break so we don't miss Whiteoak. No, I'll tell you what, no, let's do keep it here. I'm sorry, Corey and Ben, don't mean to confuse things, but let's tune in and listen just a little bit. And we'll hear the names being announced as Whiteoak will be next. And
Dustin Root, assistant coach, Mark Hatton, assistant coach, Ivan Glenn, assistant coach, and Mr. Ryan McClintock, head coach of the Southwestern League. Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for the Runners Open Division for Southwestern Jeeps. Now your division for district champion, the Whiteoak Wild.
for those of you listening on C103, what we're watching on Good Guys TV as we're watching the presentation now, the medals as Whiteoak's about to be introduced. We'll listen in again.
Number 32, Solomon Coleman. Number 30, Jason Applegate. Number 27, Ian Griffin. Number 23, Xander Rose. Number 22, Dakota Cliff. Number 19, Wyatt Guar. Number 18, Isaiah Rose.
And again, folks listening on C103, we're listening to the awards ceremony as Whiteoak is being presented their medals.
Number 10, Nate Price.
They're going to move on to regional semifinals now.
Number 7, Matthew Fayo. Number 6, Hayden Moonstone. Number 4, Carson Emery. Number 3, Ruben Rose.
Back-to-back the pitchers, Caden Moonstone, Luke and Rhodes. What a game they pitched tonight.
And a lone senior of the group, number 5, Connor Butler.
Connor Butler getting his medal, the only senior on the ball club.
Also, the assistant coaches for Whiteoak, Mr. Dave Carrera, Mr. John Cohen, Mr. DJ O'Call, and head coach, Mr. Chris White.
And on that note, we'll take a break. We'll be right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Got you.
Best of luck in your future games.
Give me 4.
Okay,
Let's try to burn through them as fast. How many do I have left?
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Six runs. Ken Carpenter struck out 2, gave up 2 hits, stranded 1, and gave up 1 run. Winning pitcher, it would be Luke and Rhodes. He struck out 7, walked 1, gave up 6 hits, stranded 2, and 3 runs. Caden Moonstone in relief struck out 2 as he pitched the last inning and a third. We'll take a quick break, or excuse me, 2 1/3 innings. We'll take a quick break. We're back again. Individual team stats and a conversation with Chris Veit right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Bender was 1 for 3 to the sacrifice, had a double left field and scored a run in the first. Jaron Lower was 2 for 4 with an RBI. He had a single to left field and an RBI and stranded in the third. Infield single and stranded in the fifth. Cam Carpenter's 1 for 3. Had a single to left field and was stranded in the third. Riley Cook was 1 for 3 with an RBI. Had a single to center field and an RBI and scored a run in the first. Robert Martin was 1 for 2 with a walk. He had a double to right field and was caught stretching to home in the first, walked and was stranded in the fourth. Gavin Baker was 0 for 1 with a sacrifice and a walk. And Elijah Blake was 1 for 3. Is 1 for 3. 1 for 3. 1 for 3 with a single to right field and stranded in the sixth. Brody Perkins was 0 for 3. And Aaron Taylor was 1 for 2 with a single to right field and scored a run in the third. And Dylan Schubert, as a pinch hitter, was 0 for 1. We'll take a quick break. Joining me up next, Coach Chris Veit with the Whiteoak Wildcats as the coach for the district champion Whiteoak Wildcats right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this.
Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
back again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. Joining me, a very happy, very relieved Coach Chris Veit. I think you're a little relieved, aren't you?
Well, absolutely. And I tell you, these kids that's twice in the semis and the finals both. They're so resilient. They play the game one pitch at a time. They stayed where their feet were in both games, coming back from deficits and holding leads too in pressure situations. It's just joy and pleasure to be around them.
Well, and it's, this game, like most athletic contests, there's so much games of runs, but this game didn't feel real good for a little while there.
No, it didn't. No.
As South Webster was pretty confident and pretty convenient, felt pretty good about being up by 3 runs, and it didn't bother your kids any, did it?
No, and that's why you got to stay the course. Like I told them, they came in, they were down right off the bat in the first inning, down 2, and I said, you guys haven't even swung the bats yet, and they're not going to shut you out. So this is play the game, come back, do what we do, and we did. And I knew, too, there early, their starting pitcher, Lower, we had him in a pretty high pitch count, and I knew it was just at that point in time a battle of attrition. And it worked out for us in our favor. And that was one. I mean, that's their closer too. And we handled him well as well. And I think at that point in time too, us being able to apply some pressure offensively on the bases, kind of so how they're holding guys and trying to pick guys. Next thing you know, you make a bad pitch and we get a hit, wild pitch there late and score a run. So. Well,
in that first inning especially, you got down 2-0, and immediately they came out and you had your first 2 batters reached on walks. But immediately they were both thrown out or forced between second and third base, and it was a little deflating to go, get 2 runners on and not be able to plate the runs. But again, that you just kept chipping away. You got 2 runs in the third, you got 4 in the fifth. That was the big one. Mm-hmm. And then what about Lucan Rhodes, the job he did as a starting pitcher? He just got it done.
Yeah, and Lucan, I mean, it's hard to put a number on our guys. It's just kind of you roll through the season, and like we tell them, who's rested and who's hot. It's going to be the next guy on the mound. And he has come along and progressed with each start this year and gotten better. And that's all you can ask from a kid. I mean, he's our shortstop, so sometimes, not sometimes, all the times you got to be careful with him. We got there in the fifth, and he finished the inning at 90. I talked to assistant coaches, Coach Combs, Coach Carraher, Coach Call, said let's get him in the bullpen, let's get Caden in the bullpen, and hope we can get him through maybe one more inning because he's not done. He finished that inning well, and Caden's better than the windup sometimes. But it didn't work. He got the first 2 outs well, and then he walked a guy, and it was this time. I think he was at 106 pitches. It was this time, and boy, Caden Moonstone was lights out.
And he changed the tempo of the game. The game had gotten to a crawl, and Caden Moonstone says, hey, I'm not going to mess around. And boy, he just brought it.
He brought it. Had a good curveball, too, but I don't even know as hard as he was throwing if he needed it.
Well, and he just give me the baseball, and I'll throw it right back, and he did. And especially in that 7th inning, I mean, he just shut them down as he comes out with a couple of strikeouts, a little ground ball to third base, a hot ground ball to third baseman. A nice play there by Lucan Rhodes, Landon Barnett. And a good pick, by the way, at first by David Donahue. Wasn't too bad either, right?
Yeah, I'm so proud of Dave. Boy, he has had 2 outstanding defensive games in the semis and the finals. And he put together good at-bats in the semis, and tonight he struggled a little bit. They pitched him well. But the thing I'm most proud of him about is he didn't trade one for the other. Okay, I'm not having my best offensive night, but I'm going to make a difference with my glove, and he did, by golly.
Right. Big deal moving on to regions, isn't it?
It is. It is. When you start a season, you look at things. I think the first thing that the first thing as a coach you focus on, and we don't talk about it. We talk about we stay present. But as a coach, you think about that district championship. That's kind of where you start. That's where we start.
Right.
And now you're just climbing the ladder one step at a time. I mean, we've had kids obviously in the very recent in memory that have been fortunate enough to go to the Final Four, and this team here has everything, the moxie and the talent that team had. Baseball is a fickle game, but I tell you what, this team's more than capable of winning 4 more games.
Well, in Lancaster, again, everybody's equal. And the key to, again, you and I mentioned it briefly the other night or the other afternoon. The key to it is going deep on pitching. There's a lot of really good baseball teams out there have a pitcher. But you got to have two pitchers because you got to come back, and just like here, you had to pitch on Saturday, you had to come back here on Monday, and you can't throw the same pitcher. Same thing at Region. You're going to play back-to-back games, one day to the next, and you're going to have pitching, and you guys have got that, and that equalizes everything.
Absolutely, and it's unfortunate. I mean, the pitch count rule. Landon was lights out. Saturday. 56, so he's 6 pitches over basically and can't pitch today. We said we're just going to have to go deeper. We're just going to have to dig deeper. And we had another kid too that we could have went to if necessary, and Ian Griffith. I mean, we got 5 guys we can run out there, and like you said, that makes all the difference in the world.
Coach will be there. See you at Lancaster.
Awesome.
How about that?
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it. Fun times.
Chris Veit joins us here, Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. We're right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
First Memory was 1 for 3 with a sacrifice of 2 RBI. Reached on the fielder's choice was stranded in the first. Had a sacrifice fly for an RBI in the third. Single to left field for 2 RBIs and scored a run in the fifth. Nate Price was 2 for 4 with an RBI. As he reached on the fielder's choice in the first and was stranded. Had a single to right field and was stranded in the third. Had a double and an RBI and scored a run in the fifth. Ian Griffith was 1 for 3 with an RBI, had a single to right field, an RBI, and stranded in the third. David Donahue was 0 for 3. Eli Roberts was 0 for 3 with an RBI, though. Reached on an error and forced in a run and was stranded in the fifth. Connor Butler was 1 for 3 with a stolen base. Had a single stolen base and was stranded in the fourth. And Xander Rhodes was 2 for 3 with a double left center field, scored a run in the third, and then had a single to center field and a wild pitch, moved over in a wild pitch and scored a run in the sixth. Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburger Player of the Game. I'm going to go ahead and talk about that really quickly. Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburger Player of the Game could have again gone to Carson Emery. Had a great game at the plate. I thought Nate Price behind the plate and at the plate as well. Lucan Rhodes, what a game he pitched. Oh, my. Xander, Caden Moonstone, lights out. Came in and shut him down. And what a ball game for all these kids. They move on. They'll play at Lancaster, 2 p.m., June 2nd. They will, as they play the regional semifinals. Who's it going to be? Well, it's going to be Caden Moonstone. He came in, lights out, shut it down, all done, finished, and he got it done with no question. Again, Caden Moonstone, our Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburger Player of the Game. Special thanks to Ben Rothwell for engineering the audio part of our ball game, and as well as Corey Cutler for producing and directing our video, our TV side of the game. We'll take one final quick break. I'll be right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peebles.